as I thought about how to do a communication program in Italy, it became pretty simple and easy to pick Rome for the simple reasons that the modern communication networks are based here. Rome is really to Italy what New York and Washington, D.C. kind of together are to the United States.
Every day is a new day for us. We get to try the things that we never to try. We eat something that we never had tried before, and which is really cool.
The class doesn't end when the official time of the class ends. Rather, the class extends throughout the day. They probably learn, 5 times more things after class than they do even during class, which really, I think, just exposes them to all the wonderful things that Italy has to offer. What is unique about this year's program is that we picked a nonprofit called Shoot for Change.
Shoot for Change's mission is to create social awareness through video journalism and photojournalism.
We identified Shoot for Change as a typical client for the public relations students to do a campaign that would raise awareness about them. And then we decided that we would have the television and film students do a series of promotional videos, one about Shoot for Change. We have had an amazing opportunity to experience the story behind the people of a town about an hour east of Rome called L'Aquila, which was devastated by an earthquake in 2009. What has happened in the 7 years since in terms of the government corruption that's resulted from the enormous amount of money that poured in and the lack of the rebuilding effort.
As far as going to L'Aquila, it's shattered my world a little bit.
Instead of going to class and then leaving all of your work behind, we are continuing to work with real people, doing real things.
It's all based on doing a proposal and working with social media and working with the company to try to promote them in a different way.
They can come back and say, we worked for a nonprofit organization in Rome. We worked with people who are experts in communications themselves to move people for social change. That's a very big message, and that's a very important experience for students to be able to say they had.
Every day we're going to see first the iconic sites of Rome, and then what we do is we start to peel away the layers of Rome.
My favorite excursion so far was last weekend's excursion to the Amalfi Coast. We went to Sorrento, Positano, Capri. It was incredible.
My favorite thing that we've done was climb Mount Vesuvius.
I've also really liked the past weekend trip to Florence and Venice and Tuscany, and it was absolutely beautiful, but in a whole different way than what the Sorrento coast and the Amalfi coast was like.
We usually spend afternoons with our students doing walking tours or participating in a guided tour of some site. At night, we often are going to have dinner with our students or even host dinner at our apartment. We have a movie night every week, which the students love.
We're really living with each other, and what that does is it gives us the opportunity to hear and see what they care about in a much deeper way, for us to be able to share our academic and professional and personal perspectives in a way that you absolutely could not do in a regular classroom environment.